It is all about the cold and a winter storm brewing.
We're going to get a blizzard on Thursday, and this is what it's going to look like. It's going to be a really big deal, very memorable storm, especially for you guys along the coast.
And it's got a lot of, hype around it, but for good reason. This is a really impressive storm for so many different reasons. The first is that this
storm will explode.
And this creates a bit of a mess.
The system's going to continue to increase in strength.
This will be a weather bomb.
So we call it bombogenesis.
But a really big one.
Where it intensifies so rapidly within a 24-hour period, it bombs out.
Pressure will drop more than 24 millibars in 24 hours. It could be dropping 6 to 7 millibars an hour.
This one's got 42 in just 24 hours.
Ladies and gentlemen, I wanted to get this update in before everybody goes to bed. The main reasons we need to watch this monster, dangerous, deadly storm is because it will be going from 998 millibars to around 940 millibars. That's about 50 millibar drop. That's like a bombogenesis squared. Okay, my math might be a little off there. And so the winds are going to be insane.
We've got a video message.
I'm going to have to science the shit out of this.
Hit the button, baby. I don't know if you know this. THORNEWS is for winners, and that's why you're here.
Stay cool.
This is a THORNEWS presentation. THORNEWS presents... Welcome to Asteroid Fight Club. I'm your host.
So let's get you started here.
Take a picture of this. You don't see it much. Then the winds will really start to crank up here.
Here's the problem.
The conditions will quickly deteriorate.
But there'll be this kind of ripple effect.
So we're talking about major impacts here. This storm is going to shut down travel in a lot of areas. Heavy snow and intense wind right up the coast here.
Maine is concerned. This is where we're watching out for the likelihood of blizzard conditions really continuing to be problematic for us.
Precipitation becomes intense. Most of it's snow. There could be thunder snow.
And so keep in mind, it's a lot of snow.
It's an all-out blizzard.
We're also talking about snow accumulations.
And when you add up all this snow, it's going to really pile up in areas like Boston, Portland, and Bangor, Providence.
The wind gusts are going to be on the order of 55 to 75 miles an hour. So we've talked about the snow and the wind with Winter Storm Grayson, but I'll tell you what, the coastal flooding I think is going to be a big issue, okay, especially on east and northeast facing coastlines. So they're not going to be the only ones dealing with coastal flooding. We could even see some of this stuff in the mid-Atlantic. Basically, the water just gets blown up onto the coastlines.
This is also going to produce a very huge wind field that extends about 50 degrees of longitude from Ontario all the way in towards the central Atlantic Ocean, which will likely produce widespread power outages from the mid-Atlantic into Atlantic Canada.
And the winds stay strong into Friday as temperatures plummet.
And the fact that the worst of the storm is going to be going on right lining up with high tide here.
Tides running well above normal.
The moon is close to full, so that also doesn't help.
And we'll be looking at the high astronomical tide, so there could be some damage here right along the coast.
We're going to have power outages. I mentioned those power outages. It's going to be a big, memorable storm, basically, so stick with us. We'll be following it over the next day.
All right, behind this storm, lots of cold. Temperatures running up to 25 degrees below normal.
Finally, with another storm moving through this area, but we'll deal with one storm at a time.
Pretty amazing stuff when you think about it.
We got high astronomical tide, full moon, 80-mile-per-hour winds possible, coastal flooding, ice, snow, you name it. This thing can be very bad. Hopefully, you're prepared by now if you're in the way. But this thing has potential to be more damaging than Sandy. And our prayers are with you up in Massachusetts, Nova Scotia, Canada. I'll stay on the storm for the next 24 hours. Oh, and THORNEWS is a publicly funded YouTube channel. If you'd like to support my Herculean efforts, I'll leave a PayPal link in the information box. Thank you. God bless everyone. Stay cool. Remember, this storm is only the first of a very active winter hurricane bomb cyclone season. That's my prediction anyways. All right. Talk to you guys soon. God bless everyone.
Dog's gonna be like, hey, it's cold. Take care of your puppies. Totally take care of your puppies. Right, puppy? Let them in if they need to come in. We're all warm-blooded creatures. Right, cute Pat? Yeah. It's about to get crazy. It's about to get wild. It's about to get active. It's about to get weird. Okay. Wonderful. Excellent. Winter hurricane season is the new normal. It's gonna get colder, and then it's gonna get colder. We got a real situation going on here. Get your game faces on. That's weird. It's definitely weird. Cold getting colder. And the wind, and the ice, and the snow, and the rain, the moisture. And I'm wondering, how long will it be before some of these places thaw out? Because winter precipitation accumulates And if you were to break Harvey's 50 inches of rain down to snow at 10 inches of snow equals 1 inch of water, then that's 500 inches of snow. What's 10 times what? That math can't be right.